Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, if you like what we're doing, you can join us on YouTube on our channel by hitting the subscribe button. And if you like what Akash and I are discussing, you can follow us on Twitter, Mangyeko0 for Akash, and myself at JustAnalysis1. Taking a look at Cardano, I want to take a look at the weekly chart real quick. So I'm a GAN analyst, and in GAN analysis, we follow time cycles as the dominant form of our approach and theory. So this is Cardano's running on the 8th consecutive weekly close below the open. In other words, I use the traditional color schemes for Japanese candlesticks. The contemporaries are red and green. These would be red candlesticks. So 8 weekly red candlesticks is what Cardano has done, which is, compared to the rest of the market and the top market cap coins, Cardano is a huge laggard. And in GAN analysis, there's he calls it his the 49-day cycle. He calls it his death zone. Between 49 and 52 days in that daily range is where you should observe a market if it's been trending fairly strongly in a single direction over 49 to 52 days. You'll often find sharp reversals occur after that. And so Cardano is at that point where we should see some type of sharp reversal from this downtrend and see it have its own spike up here very soon. So that's just from a time cycle perspective. From an Ichimoku perspective, there is a beautiful, awesome textbook example of a bullish catapult that is now developing. Bullish catapult is a triple top, and then you have the move higher, you have the pullback of a column of O's, and then you look for the double top. Actually, I think it may be a little bit easier to see sometimes if we make the X's and O's a little bit more visible there. So the entry, the theoretical entry on this is at 208, the stop down at $2, and the conservative entry, the conservative projected target is at 228. Now the aggressive target would be all the way up at 236. I think that's fairly conservative because if it reaches 220 or 236 on the point and figure chart in the Ichimoku system on the daily chart, we're getting back above the cloud and back above some major resistance. But if you're looking at it from an Ichimoku perspective, Cardano needs to close now above 250 to get into full-on bull mode, because right now it is overwhelmingly bearish on the Ichimoku system. It is the definition, as textbook as that bullish setup is that we looked at. This is a textbook bearish setup in the Ichimoku system. Downside risk I see here is first to 172 and then down to 144. That's what I see for Cardano. And on the upside, it's a pretty tough road for it to move higher on the long side. So yeah, the upside potential I see here is up to 236. And then the downside risk I see is all the way down at 144. And that's what I see on Cardano. I'm not sure what you see, Akash.
Hey, yeah, so guys, before I get into the Cardano technical analysis, I want to show you a real-time look at what John looks like right now, doing Cardano TA, 7 consecutive weekly red candles. But yeah, moving back to Cardano, right? This is a 3-day chart, and as you can see here, Cardano.
Ignorance is bliss. Give me all that hopium.
Okay, you can have it. But yeah, so Cardano did form a swing high here at 2.47, formed a new all-time high here at 3.1, and since then it's been like going down non-stop, right? So right now what I'm looking at is a dip into this massive demand zone here, ranging from $1 to 1.46, or roughly 1.5. Since Cardano seems to be having a tough time going higher, I'm expecting it to find support in this area, right? But if it wants to prematurely go higher, then it needs to at least produce like a daily candlestick close, 3-day candlestick close above 2.13. That would kind of turn me a little bullish. Maybe I would add it to my watch list. And then, like, if I have to turn extremely bullish, it would be a close above 2.7 here. That would make me want to rethink about trading Cardano, right? But this is from an extremely higher time frame. As for a lower time frame perspective, as you can see, the last time we discussed, Cardano was kind of showed a really good bounce off of this trend line here, and it tried to rally higher off of this 3-tap setup here, but got rejected at the 50 fib at 2.2. And as you can see here, it shattered the demand zone here, ranging from 1.98 to 2.7, and came extremely close to this symmetrical triangle target at 1.78. But right now, it's trying to enter this demand zone here again. If I just zoom in a little bit, you can see it's kind of having trouble going higher. So I would like to think this is just a relief bounce where it kind of tries to go higher, but then comes back down here again. So that's my take on Cardano, right? On a lower time frame, that's what I'm looking at. So on a higher time frame, my downside target for Cardano where I've done bullish would be somewhere around here, 1.50, because I think this is as low as Cardano can get, anywhere between 1.5 to $1. But if it produces a close above 2.2, 2.1, I'm going to take a look at Cardano, but only a close after, only decisive close above 2.7 is when I'm going to start looking at Cardano making new highs.
All right, so you're clearly a hater. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.